I really love they using welcome to the Haiti side build to this set. We cover the reverse side, of course. If you compare welcome to the Haiti side, and I'm still loving. Yet it's not as good as welcome to the Haiti side, especially my first video. I say I'm not a huge fan of this, and I was feel bite disappointment, but it will change my mind after I buy this. Well, let's find out on my review. Record Haiti side 7 volt. No wait, sorry. But again, Record Haiti side 70435 Newbury abandoned prisoner have 400 pieces at retail with 40 pieces. I mean, it have a 400 pieces at retail in the 40 box. Well, the price and the pieces have the same numbers of 40. The only difference that they give a one more zero numbers to the piece numbers, and it costs a 400 pieces. Well, the price is just a 40 pieces, which is I love this set this set have a more price. I mean more pieces with 400 pieces in the 40 box, which is good job for that. So now let's take a look. So now let's take a look with the box first, and you can tell it have the same flame or style set with 2020. We cover a dark character here. Let's say see you set comes live and say hot around a hot together, and you can see a full dark and 2 ghosts here. And the actual picture, you can see I really like it. I really like this and honest, and you can see this picture. You can see the pictures. I really like it. When Jack uses phone, they show up a cool night all styles, which is I can't tap of this picture. It looks really good in nighttime. They show up so dark to ghost, and the ghost which is possessing a red can try case of fuego. Well, Maximus was running away with fuego try run away from the ghost, and Special just stay here. Plus, Remy has still in the tower build, and then of course 2 ghosts has fly again, and then build Tiny has watched them, and I guess that's about what I believe. And they show up the dark foe. We cover the actual ghost minifigures from the apps. So yeah, which is as I say, Jack has using him or phobe, which is the new one. If you expect the old one got broken in the final episode of Record Haiti site website. I mean website, yeah, website. And then of course the top size of the box, you can see it have of course a all 6 character for minifigures and 2 dog species, which is Spencer's, Jack, Remy, Fuego, Nate, Redcam, and of course Maximus. And then we get of course one more character, which is from the apps, a Belt Tiny. And the design of him, I'm not a huge fan of them. Looks okay, but still not my favorite one. So Belt Tiny is probably a okay design here. And he obviously gonna be able in the special of Record Haiti side special, which is a ever special. it was in record high decide ever special on October 31 that it was Halloween special of record high decide a full movie, which is a special movie, what I say that. And you have a film, of course, like every record high decide have it that we have a main villainess, and I guess Beltane is okay decide. And I guess Beltane decide is still okay. It's just my favorite one, but still okay. And then we get and then we get a Earthquake Magnificus on the Magnificus Flame or Styles. And then we get, of course, and then on the right side, and then the right side of the box, then show up a record like apps, of course, like every record, although like every auto record like the fix, and then they show up, and then of course they show up they actually reusing the pictures for the flood size of the box that they copy from the flood size of the box, cut it out, and you can see only for record at Ghost a little bit, what I believe. But yeah, I guess they are actually the same as the flood one, except with the cut out one that you can see only Ghost at El Fuego. And then the left side of the box, of course the left side of the box, you can see a one more pictures for the flood size of the box. We have a tag using him for and scare the ghost, which is the actual ghost that it's actually a lime green, this is actually a lime green ghost, which is real because in the flood, because I forgot to say, in the flood size of the box, you can see the tag actually tries to scan this ghost. This screen show up a lime green, well this one show up a yellow. This is real, and that's why having the actual ghost with lime green on the dark foam is so weird. And still really real, and they still copy flood size of the box with call out and still they copy flood size of the box we have a cutout. We have a cutout size, of course. We have a cutout. We have a cutout size, of course. And then we get, of course, like every record high design, a record logos. And then, of course, like every set, we get a record logos here. A record logos. And then, of course, every record high design, we get a record logos plus high design logos, and we get the actual set from which is and then we get the main images, which is from the back side of the box, the actual set pictures, which is the actual set pictures, aka images. And then and then of course the downside, and then of course the downside of the box, you can see the actual set of Newbury Abaddon prisoner, the actual build. And this is definitely images, be made images of the set plus from the back as well. That we will talk about the back right now. And then of course the back side, now we finally get of them. Like every set, they show up some of pits of the record high design apps. Like it's small pits, regular high side apps with iPad and iPhone, all styles. The kit of maybe teenagers has hold a phone and scan the set to the feet and find the ghost. You have the actual images of the actual set of Newbury abandoned prisoner that Remy tried escape from the monster one. Well, a worker has stayed on the top and of course possessing Nate try case Jack and of course a possessing Nate Lodge can try case a Jack Davids, which is a Jack Davids. What I say that, and then the right side of the backs. And then of course the right side of the, right side of the back side. The back side of the box. They show up a two-step that the doors got closing in the back side of the box, that you get a more room and in C and Virgo and Nate Rotcam has stick together on the top side of the Newbury abandoned prisoner, and of course we get more star and of course we get a more star and then of course we get a more stuff of the back build of the Newbury abandoned prisoner. The tower build show up. It have a arms build, and then the last one you can see the light can move me up and down. Sorry, and then of course the last one can move me down to up. That if you flip up to up, the eyes can show up, and if you open the doors, that it can show up a monster form of Newbury abandoned prisoner mouth here. At the downside of the box, it show up like every record high side 2020 set have them. We say a record high side comes with device tag. The first step build you set, the second one scale you set, and the third one catch the ghost. And like every record, and then of course like every record high side set, they show up all kids has play record high side set, and it say how to alone and then of course sorry but I get them of course this size of the downside of the back side of the box, which is, and then of course the right side, which is the right downside of the back side. The back side of the box, it have more images of the old kid, which is a old for teenagers has play record high side set, and it say hot alone and hot together. And I guess that's about it. And oh yeah, it also comes the logos of Record Corps high side. So yeah, so now let's open the box and let's see what's inside. That was pretty easy. Oh boy. Oh, okay then. Wow, we actually get 3 bags. Oh, okay then. Plus the sticker. And then we get the and then it also comes the piece of paper of Recollect resort, which is like every bigger set have them. So yeah, so here in structure of this set, it show up to next step, and it show up in the first page that you can open the next numbers packs if you done the first one, and then they show up all three packs, which is the first one, which is the first one is with the Jack Davis. Which is the first one, a number one packs we cover two minifigures, which is a Jack Davis and of course Remy, plus of course a Spectre as well. The packs number 2, it have a only elf worker, and the last one, which is the packs number 3, it have not just a Nate Lodgkin, but also a Maximus as well, which is I love that every bags have the same which is I love that every bags have it all separate minifigures instead about minifigures in the one packs. Just look at them. None of them don't have a minifigures. All of them have a minifigures, which is this is definitely good fix to do this. And then you can see the apps of how it uses record height site, plus they show up the logos of record height site apps with between on iPod and iPhone, and then show up the iPhone with height site apps, and then they show up to 3-step play in a live arena, play on the first one is of course play in a oh my gosh. But anyway, the first one, which is the first step is play in a live. The first one is the play in a live arena. The second one is play on a clear and flat surface, and of course the last one a void, and of course the last one is a void battle node. A void battle node and reflective surface, which is a surface, and then show up only 2 minifigures plus the Spectre. The Spencer. Let me see the next build. Next build. This is the back to my thing. Oops, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Oh, finally. And then the page of 88 and 89. The first one, which is the page 88, they show up. You can switch Nate Lodgkin head minifigures. The minifigures had pieces between the normal and the possesses. That the pictures that show up that Ghost has possessed Nate Lodgkin, and you can see the possesses of Nate Lodgkin minifigures, and then the page 89 show up the kid has used it for to scan possessing minifigures and to defeat a ghost and catch them. And then we get the same images. We cover the more of the pits of rhychohydesite. A rhychohydesite abs here. And then and then of course the last one you can see the boy has used it for to scan the set and catch the ghost at the same images of the more pits of rhychohydesite abs. And then we get the abs of both Whittle and Summon of rhychohydesite 2020 set, which is the Whittle wave is the of course a left side, which is the left side, and the Summon one of course the right side as well, which is I'm glad this set it also have the abs of both of Whittle and the Summon as well. So thank you so much for that record. But anyway, so now link my video of rhychohydesite Newbury Abaddon Prisoner Speed Build. So now let's take a look at the minifigures. Minifigures next. The first minifigures, which is the animals figures all Spencer and Spencer especially the common animal pieces. So we move on to Jack Davies next. So Jack Davies, they all even to say it's the same as the older rhychohydesite, especially we cover a hood at the head combo with hair pieces. This is definitely the same as the Airfuego start play. We cover new foam printing on 1x2 tile pieces that it also came out with of course supernatural race car, and it looks pretty good here as it just say. And I'm also aware to talk about I'm also aware to talk about this printing on 1x2 tile pieces. So we also gonna skip this as well. So now let's move on. But anyway, so now let's move on to Remy next. So the new character of rhychohydesite or Remy himself, as Remy looks pretty good. The printing on the legs, it have some of good printing on the top side of the legs legs pieces. Like I love they have a belt printing, plus it has some good taste, what I believe. Nope, it's just a black and white. Nope, it's just a black and white white color scheme, but still the belt looks really good. And look inside here, that inside here, this one must be of course the back's legs, get the back's pants, get it, a back's pants. But anyway, and asking for the torso printing, it's really good too. In the front side of the torso printing, I love it have a pretty good. I love it have a really good design. Like it have a pretty good design to have a decent, which is this is definitely a parasol. Which is a parasol design that looks pretty good. This one is definitely a parasol design. This is definitely a parasol diesel design, and the printing with Bowser teaser looks pretty good. And the design of Bowser is the best one. It looks pretty good and so fantastic looking. And so fantastic looking. And having a darky pretty of course let's say bright rose green, what I believe. Yep, bright rose green. And speaking for a tacky pretty, the tacky pretty looks pretty good as well. It's done very well, and I really like it's done. But as they say, tacky pretty looks pretty good too. It's done very well, and I really like the design. And I really like this design as well. And asking for a back, the back looks alright. I'm live. At asking for a back, it looks alright too. At asking back for the torso printing looks alright. It gives some of printing by having a black line to give it some of printing, which is a decorated part with the darker printing, and still the back printing on the torso looks still the back printing on the torso looks alright. And asking for face, the face looks pretty good. It looks like the older face, and this is definitely the new one instead of the older one. Like, man, Raccoon City has horrendous comment. Me figure's face printing. Like, come on, this is bullshit. What I believe, and we see this. And then we see this face second time in Bucky Kids that it belongs in Bucky Kids Cloud Roadster, which is pretty good job for that. And for now the face printing, as I say, looks pretty good. And in the front you see his smile. Well, on the back which is a alternate face, it sees a sort of scary. And we get of course, and then the last one is the last thing about him is of course, and the last thing about this guy is of course the Comet 2050 Hawkeye's Hell Pieces recovered Dark 10. So they all too much say about this Hell Pieces. Said it's the same as 2050 Hawkeye. And they all too much say, and they all even to say that it's just the 2050 Hawkeye's Hell Pieces recover Dark 10. But overall, Remy minifigures is absolutely a great minifigures. So now let's move on with the El Fuego next. So this fossil of El Fuego is definitely a skeleton fossil of El Fuego due to he got a portal in episode 9 and he turned it into a skeleton. And this form of El Fuego is definitely the same as for El Fuego start playing. And yep, the only difference about this one that it seems El Fuego got actually the actual skeleton legs piece. Wow, it looks like he lost a boot. First, he have no cape and just a normal skeleton face in body packs, and now he have just the actual legs, the actual skeleton legs piece in this set. Wow. El Fuego wanna have something fun about himself, plus every day, everybody, and especially her friend. So yeah, and looks pretty good as well. And they all too much say that it's just the same as El Fuego start plate, and still skeleton El Fuego is really good minifigures. Plus, I'm glad we see a one time we have a elf worker, elf worker, a cape piece plus the helmet. This is definitely the elf worker helmet from 2019 to have it on elf worker, elf worker minifigures as well, which is good job. So as I say, Skeleton elf worker is really good minifigures. And now let's move on with the next skeleton right after Remy. And that is Nate Lockman. And that is Nate Lockman. That is Nate Lockman himself. So Nate Lockman looks really good as well. The outfit we cover a policeman's outfit is definitely different than of course every Record City policeman set, because man, we get a lot of Record City policemen in the past, and thank God we get just a fire station, which is a firefighters in the next years over policemen, because man, we cover the same toys of printing, we cover a Record City policeman species instead of the new one for this like the fix on this Heidi side. This one will be bullshit. So have it different than Record City. It's definitely good fix to do it this. But anyway, the looks pretty good. So yeah, so now let's go to the side of him. So the printed on the legs looks pretty good. I love the left side of the legs have it, of course, a let's just say ID card. What this guy's names, which is a Nate Nate Lockman. And then the right side of the legs, it have a, of course, the keys printing, which is a keys printing. And then of course the torso printing, which is in the front, looks pretty good. I love have a different form of bat design. And look at this, it's actually a sweater printed, which is pretty good. And look at this, the crack and the crack have the crossover on this a crack printed, and it looks so beautiful. And yep, it's definitely can shiny. It's definitely so shiny looking. And even belt have a chrono silver, which is by the way the belt looks pretty good as well. And both of them have a chrono gold. Yes, just yes. And then of course we get a sweater on the design, and then we get of course the top size of the sweater design. We have it done great, and it looks pretty good. And inside it's have it's just a short design, of course. And asking for back, the back looks pretty good as well. I love having contagious size of the top size of the sweater design. We cover done great. And the names and of course the names of security, which is a security, which is the back having the names of, which is the back having the names of security. I mean a security that it have a really good on styles, which is it have really good styles of security names design. And it looks as I say looks really as I say it looks really good. And plus I wish they have a crossover, but it's fine. We have a white overall. And then we get of course the face printing. And now the face printing, and now of course the face printing, just like Remy, this face printing is definitely new for this year's and for this set as well. Which is by the way, it looks pretty good. And I believe this is actually new what I tag on record height site. Yep, it's definitely new for this year. It also it also have two more episodes as well, like Record City, which is a true Record City, which is helicopter, which is policeman's helicopter, and LT policeman's driller case as well. So this phase, this phase was already came out in Record City with the 2020 set, yeah, but still looks really good. And yeah, and then of course we get a Comet walkie-talkie piece here. So now let's transform him into a possessive form. So let's do this. And he'll possessionate Lockman. And we of course a possessive form looks pretty good as well. The face is obviously different than the older Record Height side set. We cover monsters with different looks. And the new design of which is the new face printed on possessive Nate Lockman looks really good. It's so spooky and having a trans lime green fits very well to ghostly and possessive look. As the face still looks so good and so great looking overall, and the eyes looks pretty good with having lime green as well. And yeah, at the mouth we have it upper side. It looks so creepy that I really like it. So thank you, Record. So both normal Nate Lockman and possessive Nate Lockman is really good minifigures overall. So now lastly is of course a Maximus animals dog species himself. So now let's get of course a Maximus animals species next. So the build of Newbury abandoned prisoners, the float one looks absolutely really good. It's done very well and it have a lot of great sticker going on here, which is good job for that. So let's start it up with the left and right build of Newbury abandoned prisoner side build. Said they are pretty much the same build. We cover identical size build between on the top build of the cow build, which is the left have a cap, while the right side have a light plastic grass piece, and of course the build of Newbury abandoned prisoners have the switch build, and of course the basket play build as well. So let's start it up with the left build. The left build first. We cover the cap. The cap looks pretty nice with using some of the long shaft pieces. We cover one by one a technique with the shaft pieces, which is the smallest one, which is let's just say I don't remember this piece all. If I want, oh yeah, there it comes, a holder, aka a tube piece with the shaft, which is the holder tube piece. It's done very well with using them as be good cap pieces, which is, by the way, it have the cap pieces with using 1x2 tile piece with the shaft, plus it have 4x plus it have 4x6 4x6 tile piece with weapons block as well. And you can see the cap can actually move me around here between up and down, that it can move me up and down. And we use it two more of shaft pieces. The cap build can actually stuck like this, which is good job for that. which is good job for that. At the end build of the left side of Newbury Abaddon personal build, it have of course a the Switkowski gimmick, which is the Switkowski build that almost every record height side set have adapters like record to the height side. Newbury subway, which is let's say Newbury subway, and of course GP submarine build. GP submarine set. GP submarine set. We covered all four color scheme, which is the first one is of course a light gray, and then we have a dark azure, yellow, and of course a light pink. I guess that's about it. It can scan. We covered the color scheme to your apps, by the way, and the sticker of the Kolsky Street build looks pretty good as well. Even though they are the same as welcome to the Haiti side subway. Newbury subway at GP submarine, but still they looks great. And then we get the right size of Newbury Abaddon personal build. The top one, it have a really nice light build that it can move me up and down, and it's done very well at the movement. At the possibility of the light, we cover up and down movement done very well, and definitely can move me up and down so fastly that done very well. It also can rotate it, and it also have the swimmer as well, that it have a rotation of the light build as well, which is I really like it for this light build. And then it have a nice choice to have the dark gray grass piece on the top build of the tower one. The tower one, and it's done very well with this piece. It's done very well to add this grass. Dark gray grass piece to makes a lot spooky and more personal looks, and of course the gel one as well. And then we get of course what nice things about this set is of course the Basco built himself. And the reason why I say that, because the Basco build is really nice. I don't see any Basco build until this set, so it's nice they bring back. So it's nice to bring back a Basco build set. It mostly influenced in record parts. That it's glad to see a Basco build again in this record height side set. Like the sticker of the like the sticker of the Basco design, which is the Basco, like I really love the sticker of the, like I really love, but as I say, Basco build looks very nice, and I'm really But as I say, the Basco build looks really nice, and I really love the Basco sticker on 3x6 style pieces. It fits very well as the Basco looks, and I love using a flat silver rig piece to have it even more the accurate of the basket base build as well. It also comes with a of course a brown plate piece on this bicycle build, and it have of course the old ball toys piece that it might be the common one, what I believe of maybe new, and yep, this is definitely a new quality of ball toys. I said I tagged brick set. It only if it was in this set, so it's nice to have a new quality of ball toys here at SKP basketball pieces. And then it's nice they give a 2 slots to connect a 1 minifigures, to connect a 1 minifigures, which is you can put it and stay here. And yeah, I really love to play basketball. And then we get a really good technique tree build. That the build of tree looks really good. We could use a 3 pieces plus a D technique, which is the rabbit's bluff technique piece as well, to have a good looks. And I guess that's about it. And now the actual build of the 3 left and right personal build. The same build, which is the same build of left and right. We covered some identical looks plus the reverse size, the build of left of left on left and right. I should say reverse size of left. I get reverse size of left and right, which is left must be reverse version of right, and the right must be reverse version of the left. Both of them looks absolutely great. It's done very well this side. I love they using metallic a holder piece, and they might be the new Korski with titanium metallic Korski overall, what I believe. And yep, it's absolutely new for this year. It also comes with the auto set as well, like Phantom Fire Truck 3000, and of course the Flaming Foul-Tray Floor Monkey Kit. This is definitely new quality of holder piece. It fits very well on the left and right, plus the front bit so nicely and done very well. And the down build looks pretty good as well. The sticker are definitely identical, we have a different design, and both of them looks really good. The only issue that inside it see having a sticks out a lime green cloth piece, which is a spider legs piece, which is I understand why, because inside it have the arms build of this monster. Oh okay, I really like that. And personal build looks pretty good. We have a good design. That's the sticker on this side, which is both of them looks very nice as well. It also can open. We have it at the doors can absolutely open if you use it you overhead like this one. See, it can easily open the doors, and if you can put in minifigures through there, you can put in minifigures on the sides and close it, and voila, minifigures it's now personal. Same goes for the right side of the build, that it can be very fun to play with of space in. And then we get the of course the build of the front side of Newbury abandoned personal build. At the front side of the Newbury abandoned prisoners looks absolutely great. The sticker of the top size, which is they looks absolutely great. This one must be a sticker that looks absolutely great. We cover the great design of sticker. If of course the left one must be a symbol of course the side get out side sticker. The sticker of get outside looks absolutely great. We have a great design as well as the right side. And then of course we get a Karen 1088 sticker, which is a Karen 1080 title sticker here. And they looks great as well. And fantastic as well. And I forgot that. Sorry, that's right. And I forgot say that the silver all are. And I forgot to say that the silver are actually a chrono silver on the sticker. On this one, and maybe this one as well. So thank you so much. And as I say, Karen, 1089 titles looks absolutely great. So as I say, Karen 1086 titles looks absolutely great. And then we get a pretty good doors build. That's the build of doors looks. And then of course we get the pretty good build of the doors. Which, by the way, the door build looks pretty good. I'm like they using no. Of course, the pieces to ASCII door. ASCII door handle. That if you hold on this button, which is a hold on doors design, you can open it, you can close it. It also have the nice sticker of on 1x3 reverse style pieces. We have a different size, like the top left and down right have the same sticker at the left, the down left at the top right have the identical the same and like the top left at the down right have the same design. And of course the down left at the top right have the same design as well, and they still looks great. And then we get one more sticker on, of course, 2x2 reverse style pieces, and they looks absolutely fantastic. It's one, and then we get the sticker on 2x2 tile pieces, and they looks absolutely fantastic. It's done very well, a lot of detail, and by having damaged design. It's actually a window design on the doors, but I believe, and it also have the nice little build of one by two. Oh no, I forgot about this piece. Oh wait, I remember right now. A one by two anchoring plate piece. We of course to start with using 1x2 grow pieces to have a more good design of the door build, which is good job for that. But what's truly the best part about this set is that this is actually the new Kurski, which is the Rikorski of OK parts cap pizza for Reconitaco. For Reconitaco 2020 with away. Reconitaco Winter 2020 said that every Reconitaco OK parts have a OK part cap pizza. We have it dark gray. And it's glad to see this I get with Newcastle of dark tan, which is man. I love Newcastle of OK part cap pizza. It looks pretty good. We have it dark tan. It's done very well with this Newcastle overall. And it also comes with of course a two lime green tooth pizza of course. And let's don't forget it also comes with Newcastle of fancy pieces that they are actually Newcastle with titanium metal Newcastle that it's only available in this set, which is it's nice to see Newcastle of facing. I get facing, but it's nice to see Newcastle of facing in this set overall. It's done very well too. And it's nice to they give a Newcastle of facing. I get we have it with titanium. We have it titanium metal Newcastle of them, and they looks really good. And then we get the top build of the flat one. That the flat one they all too much say, except it have many studs that you can connect every side. Like it have two studs on 2 by 2 by 2 tile piece with to start with Kolsky of 10, and even Basco play build having one more 2 by 2 tile piece with to start at Kolsky of 10, but I forgot to say that. But anyway, you can connect jack on this side, and you also can connect with Nate Brockman processes as well. And you also see the red start as well that you can connect every side what you want to. Like I connect jack on this side and then I connect Nate on this side. And man, it's so fun to doing this. I'm so loving. And it's also nice they give it a bright gray, a barricade, which is a biker barricade piece that they are actually Newcastle with let's just say bright green. But I believe this one must be Newcastle. No, it's just the same. No, it's just. But nope, it's not. This card scheme must be already came out in 2017, and it was actually used in 7 times over. So this one must be 8 times. And still I did have a bright green barricade, biker barricade piece with this card scheme. So it's nice to have it in this set. And the bright, and of course at bright gray. And of course bright green. And of course bright green of. The Korsky of bright green of biker barricade piece is really nice. So bright green biker barricade piece is really nice. Nice Korsky of biker barricade tails piece. And it's done very well with having this nice Korsky overall. And it also comes with the leaf piece as well, which is they ought to must say, except it's nice. It's really nice to have it then. And then we get of course the the back size of Newbury Abaddon prisoner build, and it have a lot going on the downside of Newbury Abaddon. Yeah, my battery just cut off, so I need to talk on them. But anyway, as I say, the downside of Newbury Abaddon prisoner had a lot anything going on here. Not just having more stuff, but other stuff as well. Like it's nice to have a food built, even though they look small. The toilets that I love they have a toilets built and they looks really good. Although we have a toilet paper built, even though it's just a soft and light, gray bricks pieces, just a two separate pieces, but still looks really good. And for the left looks small, it's just having a frog, but it have the side of the red light torch built that. By the way, it's there we go. That, by the way, I love idea that I love idea of having torch with having red light instead a fire, and the design of red light torch looks really nice. Even though they all too much same, but still nice looking overall in my opinion. And it have a 2x2 plate with one stuff hole that it can connect with of course a red light torch built on this side on this side, and voila, it can hold on very well. It's definitely nice it's definitely nice to keep them in this piece and in this place, and to have to have a good locks by holder red light torch belt, and it's nice to have a 2x2 plate with one start hole piece here to have a holder for red light torch build, and done very well. And then we get of course the bed built, which is the bed looks really nice. I love to use it different form with bed with using 2x2 tile pieces to start it, and of course 1x3 cutout tile pieces as well with color scheme of dark red, and we get also a profile and then of course we get 2. Oh great, my battery got off, I get any talk. But as I say, it uses 2x2 tile pieces to start at 1x3 tile pieces with cutout side. 1x3 cutout tile pieces with color scheme of dark red, and 2x2 modified pieces with 10 that have a very specific bed build. It's done very good job as well. And we get two more of fencer pieces with titanium metal pieces with 2 times between left and right, which is each them a one more time. So now let's go into one more. So now let's do so now let's move up. Sorry. But anyway, so now let's move up with the one promo of the back side of Newbury Abaddon prisoner build. It's the back build of the tower. You can see it have uncovered head built that it sticks out so badly. So it's not the main part of this set, but still, we cover the back build of tower like this. It sticks out so badly. We cover uncover head build, and it's easy to fix this to have an extra build, which is a more piece to have a head be covered by having extra build. That it actually makes a better design of the tower build. We use a cover build for the head one, that it can close it on the back, can open if you wanna transform into monster. That you can actually open them, take off the head and close it doors. We cover head open. It will be much better back built on the tower one, on the back side of the tower. So yeah, do it like this is obvious not a good way, and especially it also can be sticks out as well so badly. Yeah, I guess that's about it. And oh yeah, it show up. It was one by one plate with whole pieces. Well, who the one who can hold on 80 black staffed pieces, which is I love to use it that to stick together and to add it, and it's definitely to not fall you over. And it's definitely to not fall you over as well, which is good choice for that. It's absolutely good choice for that. And then the truly last phase about this set is of course the transformation of Newbury Abaddon prisoners be monsters, and of course would be too easy. Like if you move me, I barely got off to tie any target. But anyway, as I say, transformation. Newbury Abaddon prisoners transform. Newbury Abaddon prisoners transform. Newbury Abaddon transformation. Newbury Abaddon prisoner transformation. It's definitely gonna be easy. All you have to do is switch side of tower build, like the left one. It can switch with the it can switch with the you can spin in like you can switch in across the left side, which is you can switch with like you can switch with the left side, while the right side you can switch with across the right side too. Open the hands down. You can the head. You can move my head to down too. The top build of keep outside at a build. It can flip to up to transform into eyes, and doors can open and transform into mouth. So the transformation of Newbury Abaddon prisoner, that was definitely too easy, and this is definitely a monster form of Newbury Abaddon prisoners, and the monster Newbury Abaddon prisoners looks actually pretty cool in my opinion. I thought it's gonna be bad, but it wasn't. I actually grow it on this monster form of Newbury but done personal. It looks actually pretty good. It looks absolutely really cool. I really love a ghostly head build. They look pretty good with using lime green spider legs pieces to fit very well as the ghostly head. The eyes have a really great eye sticker, which is, by the way, the eyes, they are actually eye sticker. That the eye sticker is definitely great at having great design as well. And the mouth is so hilarious with using mouth like this, which is as I say, it have a two tooth piece. One is of course 2x2 tile piece with bright green Korski, and it have of course the top side, the top part of the mouth build that it actually using of course a bolt choice here that it can actually move me if you wanted to, but nope, it can stuck like they are. But you can at least movement between up and down a little bit. And yeah, possibility can be that real and that ridiculous, but mostly real, what I believe, since it have both choice of the dump size of the mouth build, of course. And there it comes. It's hardly to pull down mouth. We have a board choice. It's actually kind of hard, but it's okay to do this. And there it comes. Now it looks way better. After I fixed this, and now the mouth looks like the pictures and the actual set plus the images as well. So yeah, so I guess that's fine. So now let's do my final thought of this set. And then of course my final thought of this set, Newbury Abaddon Personal, is absolutely a very good set. I thought it wasn't that good, but I was actually wrong. Honestly, it's not as good as Worker to the high design to have a similar build except reverses side, but still it's really good set. It have absolutely great build on the front side of this build. The back done absolutely really good job with having nice stuff. Well, except the back build of Tower 1 we cover uncovered head build, and of course with the monster form of Newbury Abaddon Personal looks absolutely really cool, be honest guys. And for minifigures it's also good as well. We honestly get we honestly get a Comet special animal pieces, the same Jack Davis and El Fuego minifigures as El Fuego starting plate, especially for El Fuego. In body packs we cover different face and different legs and no cape. And Jack with everything, Jack we can say, and of course Jack with every set we cover different hair and of course sometimes he don't have a hood piece. By the way, and still have a new foam printed on 1x2 tile piece, of course. The only new are of course Remy, Nate Rockman, and of course Maximus. Remy and Nate Rockman is really good minifigures, and Maximus is probably the best part about this set. See, he's so adorable and so cute looking. At the price of this set, it's really good to have a 400 pieces at this price that absolutely succeeds to have a high pieces in this 40 box. Just like Rakonijanko, and just like Rakonijanko, let us see, we got $5. We have a 5 out of 10 jewelry pieces. That $5 have more than this set have, but still the price, but still it have a good value. We have this price, we have this pizza on this price, which is 4 out of pizza on this 40 bucks, which is actually a good deal for that. And as a whole, I do recommend them. And yep, I absolutely recommend them. And as I say, I do recommend them, and I absolutely recommend it to my collection of high side as well, just like the rest of high side set. So I give it 8 out of 10. It's really good set. It's definitely fun to buy at them. And as I say, I give it 8 out of 10. Now will be better light of school. But anyway, so what you guys think is? Link comment in below. This is how start and sign out.